Hello and welcome to the final episode of Crash Bandicoot 4 on Nyxus Gaming. We are here at Cortex Island at the final two levels, Cortex Castle and Seeing Double. And then we just got the final boss of the game, the Past Unmasked. I'm going to try and finish it all today. Luckily, these two levels, I would say they are easier than Toxic Tunnels, but we'll see how that goes. Let's go ahead and switch to this new Crash skin. Yeah, Crate Crusher 9000. We're a robot now. Alright, inverted. So Cortex Castle, I did practice it a little bit. It's not too bad. I've gotten better at the game since I last played it. Seeing Double, I'm a little bit worried about, mainly because of a particular jump in the Cortex section, but other than that, I think these two levels should go pretty smoothly. See, we're already at the first checkpoint there. We're doing good. We're gonna be patient and wait for this. And there are some boxes up top we gotta get here. It might take me a couple tries. Nope, got it first try, because you gotta do a max height double jump to get up here, and you gotta phase out the nitro. They're a little tough to get, but we did get them. I'm just gonna wait for this platform to come back. Oh, okay. So what happened there is I thought I would land on the box, and I didn't land on the box, and I panicked and I phased back in the platform, but I phased it in too late, and I was inside the platform when I phased it in. So, first death there. Not too bad. We were able to get that again, first try. Probably don't have to wait for this. I probably could have just gone through there, but oh well. And we're gonna make sure we land on the box this time. We'll do a crouching double jump. There we go. And back onto this platform there. Don't forget that box. And we're at the next checkpoint for the next mask. These two levels, it's kind of a last hurrah. They're just gonna throw all the different masks at you at once. So if you aren't good at using them yet, then you better get good. Let's make sure to grab that box that is up there. And one thing I've noticed with these spinning platforms is whenever you're jumping from one to the next one, you gotta make sure you're jumping high, because you can just jump into the side of them and die on the spikes. So definitely be careful on that. I almost hit that one. Wait, what? I've somehow glitched these guys out too, so not sure what happened there. I like to ride... Wait, isn't that supposed to bounce again? No, I'm stupid. That doesn't bounce again. I got kind of out of it by glitching those guys out. I wasn't sure what's going on. Oh, man. So much for me saying these levels should be easier, right? Let's wait. Spin those. Hit this one again. Oh, I gotta get the timing right on this. There we go. Just gonna... yeah, see, that guy, they aren't dying for whatever reason. They're just staying here. Okay, so what I meant to do... Ride this to about here, then slow it down, then jump across. That's the easy way to get across there, for me at least. And now we're into the bonus level. The bonus area, bonus stage, whatever you like to call it. Alright, there's going to be a lot of slowing down time in this one, so try and stay with me. You slow down time to do that, to bounce the nitro. Do it once again. to do that. And this one's a little tricky. You want to do that and slide out of the way as those explode. Once again, slow down time, blow those up, get back up here, just hold left and you should be here. Stand at the edge and you shouldn't hit those. Once that shoots its laser, you're free to pretty much slide across here. Take this the easy way just by jumping across, hit that switch. Again, slow down time just to be safe from this guy hitting the laser. And we should be good. Body slam down here, hit both of these. You do miss the fruit in that box by doing it this way. Actually, no, you can still get it. Just do that. Oh, well, no, you... Is that a platform I can stand on? It is, okay. I thought I could be cheeky and still hit that box and get the fruit, but I was wrong. Either way, we did the bonus. We're through. We got 64 boxes out of 170. Wait, oh god. I wasn't on this platform. Okay. I like to skip that third platform and just slide jump across. The hidden gem is right up there. You gotta have a Kano for it, I think, to get up there. And you can still just barely make that jump without those TNT boxes there, so you're perfectly fine to use them there. Come on. There we go. Fuck. I don't like using a Kano if I don't have to, honestly. Because I feel like... I don't know, I don't like how he glides around, you know? Just be careful not to land on the flames. And there we go, just go across here. Let's bonk him off. Might as well grab all this fruit, right? I jumped right into it. When I practiced this level, I didn't have this much fucking... What am I doing? I adjusted for the glide. And I just went straight off. There we go. Okay. Just don't use a Kano. He's not worth it. He's not worth it. Come on, hit that one. I think I do need him to get across there, though. Gotta... It's not that you don't want to use him. It's that you want to know when you do and do not need to use him, you know? Okay, this can be a sort of hard jump to hit. So, since we aren't going for the perfect relic this run, obviously, I'm just going to hit the checkpoint to make it easier. I hit both of them. I accidentally hit both of those boxes at once, and that screwed me. There we go. And we're back over. Is it worth telling you guys that I did just wake up today, and that might be playing into why I'm so bad right now? Like, literally first run of the day here. It's okay. We'll get into it. Okay. Get up here. Let's wait for that to get a bit higher. And we're over here. That's probably the hard part of this gravity mask section. The rest of it isn't too bad. Gonna wait for those. Alright, and then we got this section. Just run. You can duck under these too if you need to. That might be easier, in fact. I like to try and jump over them because I'm a madman. But there we go. That is like the first half of the level. And we're at the actual hard part now. Let's go.
Help! Quit struggling! Don't make me! Help! Anyone! We have an evil doppelganger situation! I'm not a doppelganger! I'm... No, forget it! Help! There, that'll shut me up.
Get a lot of yelling from Cortex. I messed that up. That's probably the hardest jump in this level that you gotta get down. Just figuring out how to get the gravity mask and save a jump and then get the time slow mask. I find that one really difficult. We're gonna grab a Kano here, but I don't think we need him for this section. Yeah, no, you can literally just do sliding jumps instead, and again, don't even need him. Don't need him at all during this final section. I never use him if I don't have to. Wait for this one more time. Including right here, we still don't even need to use him. And especially here with how cramped the space is, I don't think you want to use him. Okay, the final section of jumps here. Okay, there you might need to use them, just so you get high enough, actually. That might be the one part you actually need to use them on. Okay, jump back over here so those can explode. That part, I believe, if you just go straight up into the time slow mask, it should... I thought I could make it through there. Okay, it's all falling apart now. It's all falling apart now. My practice run was so good. And now it's so bad. It's okay, it's okay. I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna have the perfect relic for this level. And after doing all that, I'm gonna be fully warmed up for seeing double. What I was saying is, as long as you switch gravity and go straight into the time slow mask, then it'll turn off gravity perfectly so you can land right here. So you don't have to worry about going into the lasers up top. You just gotta go straight into the time slow mask. And there we go. That is all the boxes in the inverted stage. Level complete. Now I just gotta do that without dying once, which is the fun part, so I'll be right back. And we are back. I've had some time to wake up, so my voice is better. That honestly wasn't too bad. I took a break, I ate some breakfast, and I came back to it, and it only took me about 20 minutes to get this one. Which is great considering Toxic Tunnels took actual days to get. But I know it was only 20 minutes because I watched a full episode of Family Guy while I was playing it. So yeah, like 20 minutes while being distracted a little bit. That's pretty good. Now we just have one more perfect relic to get. And it's an alternate version of this level. It is seeing double. So ideally, as long as I can get the Cortex section here down, then it won't be too bad, right? I mean, ideally. Also, we unlocked our final Crash skin. That is great. For this one, though, we're gonna do Coco's Crate Crusher 9000. And that'll save us that final Crash skin for the final boss. And then, of course, we'll have, like, 2 more skins. We gotta cycle through these 2 for Coco. We get that one for beating the final boss, and we get that one for doing Seeing Double. But it's only fitting we play the final boss as the final Crash skin, right? I don't even remember what it was. I think it's like the weird, like, crystal one. It's this one that I'm hovered over right now, but the Crash version. So, I don't know. Let's stop talking and just go ahead and jump into this. I'm trying to stall, because I know despite Cortex Castle going pretty easy, there is a single jump here in the Cortex section that I will die at a lot, probably.
No, Crash!
Okay, sorry, slight pause there while I figured out what the hell I was doing. I had to look up where the inverted gem was for this level before I just go flying through it, you know, and then end up missing it. It is not in the Cortex section. Why can I not hit this box? There we go. Alright. The inverted gem is not in the Cortex section. It is in the Crash section, of course. So, really we don't have too much to worry about here as we're going through. There is just that one jump, though. And of course, while I was going through, I did look up how to do the jump. You'll know the jump when you see it, trust me. It is one of the hardest jumps in the game, in my opinion. Let's go ahead. Oh, there was TNT in there. I didn't realize there was TNT in there. Okay. I mean, that's fine. We're not going for the perfect relic anyway right now, so that's fine. And before I somehow make it through this whole thing without dying, and that's gonna be the reason I don't get the perfect relic. Alright. I mean, we are close to the beginning. I could restart, but no, that's my rule. I don't restart if I've hit a checkpoint. I almost messed that up there, but we're good. Got a little hasty there. Make sure to hit him at the right spot. And then we'll, hold on. Let's turn around, hit that real quick. And then go around. There we go. Should have hit that nitro there before I dashed over, but that's fine. We didn't hit it, so we're good. Whoa, why did you jump there, Cortex? What are you doing? His jumps are starting to get to me a little bit here. Maybe it's just the stress of being this far into the level. Oh, it's one over. It's one over and then in the window. There are 3 boxes in here. So you just want to make sure when you come out of here you have 52 boxes. Can I land here? Yeah, I can. I just want to be safe and destroy some of this nitro before I get there. This isn't the jump yet. I dashed right into that. What an idiot, right? What an idiot. Alright, let's destroy all that from afar. Already back up to 99 lives. Lives truly mean nothing in this game. Why? There we go. It's like if you lose a life, you're either about to get another life box, or you're gonna just get enough fruit in order to get that extra life. So they really do just mean nothing. Okay. Go around again. Just gonna safely destroy that and then dash across. No weird Cortex jump this time. I don't know why he jumped when I dashed onto that platform last time, and it really threw me off. But we're good this time. Alright, that is 53 boxes because we destroyed an extra nitro, I guess. Alright, you can just barely destroy that nitro from here. And I almost hit that guy's electric thing. This is the jump I'm worried about. And they don't have a checkpoint here. They don't put a checkpoint here to even practice this. There's a way you do this. Stand here. As soon as it goes, you jump, bounce, bounce, and keep going and go. Okay. Every guide I have looked up between Maka and Sweet Johnny Cage, he's the other one I've been watching. Shoutouts to both of them, they've gotten me through this game. That is how they timed that jump. And I remember my first time through, I saw that that was how you timed it, but I couldn't time it right. And for that reason, I consider this as like one of the hardest jumps in the game.
There must be a way for me to reason with me.
4, 5. I didn't think I would land on that platform right, but I did. There's another tricky timing section coming up here as well. Turn him into Jello, and this bit right here is a little tricky to time.
Why can't I be more
There we go, we got it.
like I am?
Go ahead and blow those up. That is the end of the Cortex level. Just like that. And now we are back here at the mask section.
Help! Quit struggling. Don't make me. Help! Anyone! We have an evil doppelganger situation. I'm not a doppelganger. I'm... No, forget it. Help! There. That'll
I did that wrong. Okay, so the inverted gym is right here. I did do that a little wrong, but we're good. Oh my god, I'm flipping out right now. I was moving as I slid. I was flipping out a little bit there. If we can get the inverted gym, we should be good there for our perfect run. That's going to be the hardest part here. This part is actually a little bit easier because... There we go. I got the inverted gym. It's above that box. Getting that Econo mask and getting over here with the timing mask is a little easier because you have that box to jump off of. This whole section is pretty much the same as the original level. Except, of course, it's inverted, and also, there are just more boxes thrown around. Like, this next box up here wasn't in the original section. Still very easy to get. Most of the boxes are just going to be in your way normally. You can do this section without Econo, but now you need to grab him just to grab that box there. Other than that, though, we should be pretty solid on getting through the rest of this. We gotta ride over here one more time. I can't, I have no words for that. I was stupid and I didn't go far enough. I'm losing it. I am actually losing it. On the last level. There we go. Okay, do this. Slide double jump over. Let's high jump on top of here and actually land on the TNT this time. Spin that. There we go. Hit the checkpoint, the final checkpoint. The final checkpoint. Unless I die here 15 times, that's the final checkpoint that you guys will ever see in this playthrough. Oh. Well, let's do it then. I'm not going to dwell on that. That just means I'm closer to being done with this hell. I mean, it's the last checkpoint box you guys will see. You'll definitely see me hit some checkpoints in the final boss fight, so it's not like it's done, you know? I mean, that level's pretty done, though. Like, I just gotta redo it without dying 5 times, and we're pretty much at the final boss. It is a little bittersweet that we're this close to ending the game. But we do still have one more inverted gem to get here, and we'll get it when we get the perfect relic. So, I'll be right back for that, guys. So, the last level took me 20 minutes to get the insanely perfect relic. Not even gonna joke, this one took me 6 minutes. I died once on a very stupid death early on in the Cortex section, and then the second run after I paused recording, I did it. I am shaking right now because, you know, when I heard that this game had insanely perfect relics, when I first started playing this game, I didn't think I would be doing them. At least not on screen, and not for a very long time. Oh my god. And then playing through all the normal levels, I decided, oh, okay, I'll come back, and I'll do a mega playthrough of all the inverted stuff, and I'll get the perfect relics, and I'll get the time trial relics. It's gonna be absolutely hell, but I'll do it. And you know, I may have skimped out on the time trials. I'm 100%, you guys are never gonna see those on my channel here. I'm sorry, I'm just not down for that. But having come this far and seeing this screen and having all the insanely perfect relics, oh my god, I think we're actually at like 100, we're at 101%. So there is some gallery stuff unlocked. There's a couple of other stuff that we've already had unlocked too, that I haven't done, but I wanted to save all this extra gallery stuff for after we actually finish the final boss here. Because that's all we got left. And as I said, we're gonna go through it as this final Crash skin here. We're like a little bat dude, apparently. Just a new experiment, I guess. I'm gonna say it again, this is kind of bittersweet that I've actually come this far, but let's stop wasting time. Let's jump on in. Final boss, inverted.
Yoink.
Okay, so if I remember right, he's gonna use all of the masks against us, and we just gotta jump on these as they show up.
Blast it.
Which gets harder when the scientists show up, if I remember right.
Assistant, help!
Yeah. I think part of the problem I had before when fighting them is I was jumping down onto them and spinning. It looks like the play there is actually to slide into them. Okay. Ooh. Almost got me there.
Blast it.
That one definitely should have gotten me there, but it didn't.
Assistant, help!
Okay, move. And slide.
Time out, time out!
And he uses the next one, which is a Kano, right?
Laser, fire!
No? I can't remember this too well. It's been a while. But I feel like we're doing a lot better this time.
Afraid of the searing, deadly laser?
I feel like we're doing a lot better this time. Okay, gravity mask.
I might flip.
Oh, okay. This is... Which way are you going?
Your whole world is upside down. Confused?
Okay.
Disoriented? I can see your tiny brain cells frying themselves.
I mean, they are frying themselves a little bit, but I've done this before. So it's no problem. I'm surprised that I haven't died yet. Like, at least once, you know?
Assistant, help!
I do really like this final boss fight. I think I like the entropy fight more, though. Oh, right. I remember this.
Ready, set, cower before Cortex.
Okay. And we want to just get back on here. I'm gonna cut across. And now the scientists should show up, right?
Go.
Where? Over there? There we go. Easy.
Rude.
Easy.
Enough. I'm bored of your shenanigans.
Kano, I remember being sort of easy to deal with. Right? Yeah, because we can just stay above the lasers pretty much by bouncing on these. In fact, let's save a hit there so that we can bounce back on this one and then go straight to here, and we never even have to touch the ground to avoid Akano's lasers.
Superb.
Okay. Until then, we did have to touch the ground there. That's fair. I feel like that was way better than the first time we fought this boss. I definitely died multiple times on this before even getting to this point, right? I'm not that good, or I wasn't that good before. Ooh. Oh, I didn't take... What? Okay. My bad. Why?
Assistant, help!
Right, this is where they just keep coming. Right there at the last one. Okay. That would have been the final hit, too.
Stop that!
1, 2. Hit this one 3 times. So I guess I only hit that last one time, and I just bounced off it like an idiot. We're not going to do that this time. There we go. Easy as that. We have beaten the game inverted. Oh, credits don't play? I figured the credits would play and we would get the endings again. I guess it just spits you back out here, okay. Well, in that case, let's look at the 2 skins that we got now. To finish off all the skins, we got Subject 372. I don't know what that is supposed to be. Crash is obviously supposed to be like a bat of sorts. A Wolverine, maybe? I don't know. Tasmanian Devil? I don't know. But I have no idea what this is. Some kind of water creature? I guess those are fins on the arms and legs? I really have no idea what Coco's supposed to be. She has gills on her cheeks, so it's definitely some kind of water thing. And then the final skin we unlocked is just her version of Willy the Wombat, Wanda the Wombat. Again, I don't understand the Wombat references. I know in one level, the two Cortexes were arguing about going with the Wombat instead. Maybe Crash was originally supposed to be a Wombat. And that's just like an inside joke from the dev team. They included the Wombat skins and made reference to it. I don't know. But with that, let's... Oh, that 102% looks good. Everything but the time trial relics. That looks really good. Let's check out the gallery. We have new stuff in the environments. Crash and Coco's pad, the fallen tree. Oh, there's 60 things here. This might take a little bit to go through. But it looks like it's pretty much everything, every level in the game. Concept art for it, maybe. Just going through it all. The salty wharf here. The crow's nest with the Tana level. The ghost shipyard. You know, I never considered that those parts with the cannonballs were two ships actually fighting each other. I was just focused on avoiding the cannonballs. That's really cool. Pathway to Paradise, we're in Tranquility Falls, which was honestly a really cool set of levels, Tranquility Falls. I just feel like at that point, the game is going to start ramping up in difficulty, so you don't really have too much time to focus on how cool Tranquility Falls actually is. Then you got Mosquito Marsh. I like how they included the Spyro balloon in the background there. Very nice. All the little ghost guys playing the trumpets. And you actually go into the marsh after that, the swamp. With Run It By You. And no dilly-dallying. We're going to skip those to the 11th dimension. Exploded boat. That's what a Cortex does. He blows up the boat so Crash can pass through. Crash or Coco. The icy rail. I remember that section being difficult my first time through because I couldn't time the opening and closing gates very well. The Nitro Lab. Is it going to show, Polar? Is that his name? Polar, the bear? Oh, it doesn't show anything with Polar. That's a little lame. Yeah, the little polar bear that you ride in the level. I'm pretty sure his name is just like Polar or something. The Eggopus dimension. It's shorter. It's easier in the latter half of the game, but I also really liked the Eggopus dimension. I really enjoyed playing that one. Hatched eggs. I feel like there still should have been some kind of achievement for shooting the baby dinosaurs or something, because I'm just sadistic. The T-Rex chase into Bermugala's orbit. Not too much to say about that one. Like, it was cool, I guess. Futuristic. That level in particular, Crash Landed. Again, one of my personal hardest levels in the game. But then the boss fight with Entropy. Absolutely love this. How you just sort of play through it all. Really love that. It was almost like a regular level, but it was a boss fight, you know? And the Snacks dimension. Mixed feelings. I feel like it's better in the original levels. The inverted with the water just made everything slow and painful. But when it was in the regular levels, it was a lot more difficult too. So, I don't know. Mixed feelings about that one. Dingo's food poison. Huh. Okay. Security checks. They didn't make it in the game, I don't think. No, I don't remember seeing those. I'm assuming a force field shows up that you either can't go through or it just kills you if it touches you. That kind of thing. Oh, and then the last bit where you're running along the boxes towards the blimp. That was an interesting section. Hard to get used to, but once you get it, you got it, you know? Then Cortex Island. Going through toxic tunnels into the castle. You guys saw all the castle stuff earlier in this episode, so it looks kind of familiar. And then you got the final showdown. And it's back to 1. So yeah, that's just all the environments. We got more enemies, I guess. Oh, there's 60 enemies too. Okay, these ones I'm not really gonna commentate over. I'm just gonna kind of sort through these. Or push through these. I do kind of... That makes him look kind of weird, but I like how that looks. A rocket head. All the pirates for Salty Wharf. Luis, which is kind of weird and random, but hey, he was there. All the Tranquility Falls enemies, which were, again, very cool area. Love the style. Embryo, nice reference to the first game when you fought him, when he turns into the hulking Brio, you know, whatever you call that. Ghoul in the box. Everyone needs a ghoul in the box, right? Into the swamp with all the... Wait, was Ripperoo in the game? He's in between the Mosquito Marsh stuff and the 11th Dimension stuff. Was he actually in the game? I don't know if he was. Ripperoo is a boss from the first two games. Huh, interesting. I don't think they would just include him in, because otherwise they would have to... Like, I don't think they would just put him in this enemy gallery unless he was in the game. Otherwise, they would want to put the other bosses from the first three games. Like, where's Tiny Tiger, you know? That is weird. Now I'm really curious on where he is in the game that they would include him here. Dr. Entropy and probably Mrs. Entropy. Yeah, the Tonaverse Entropy. Right, we got all the Snacks Dimension enemies. Apparently that is considered an enemy. The little vans that you jump on. All of them are, I guess. Interesting. Nuclear Rat. I think they look way cooler with the glasses. Do they actually have glasses in the game? Because I never noticed that. But that makes them look way cooler. The Errant Knight, Cortex Shredder, Gangly Grenadier, and of course, Cortex in his command center. Okay, so... Should I play the first ending? Just to kind of refresh everyone on the endings? I feel like that's fine. We aren't going to get the third ending, not in this playthrough, but I am going to edit it in for you guys. But, yeah, we'll go ahead and watch all three of these, I guess.
Must have taken a hit to the old temporal lobe. But a fallen foe can only mean one thing. It came to blows, and I won! My new general's first order of business will be to dispose of you. We are closer than ever before. Quickly, into the vortex! But Dr. Vortex, the vortex is not ready. We have no idea what it could do. Failure again.
Explains a lot.
You stay. What are you going to do to me?
Looks like somebody needs a little time out.
Somewhere he can't cause any trouble.
Enjoy the end of the universe.
So it's worth noting that the past Cortex is taken to the end of the universe. The present future Cortex that came back with us, he ran off, so he's still around.
Peace at last.
Oh, almost there, good thing. Yes!
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And again, we get the in memory of Mel Winkler, who I didn't know who he was the first time we got that ending. I think he was the original voice of Aku Aku. And I guess he passed away very close to finishing this game. I can't remember if it was right before or right after, but he passed away, so it's very nice that they added that in. Let's see our bonus ending we've worked so hard for.
Engine abandoned his heavy metal lifestyle for one of smooth jazz. His album My Heart is a Doomsday Device is currently #1 in elevators all over the world. He'll be playing in the hotel bar from 3 to 3:30. Embryo was caught and caged after being mistaken for a flying squirrel. He is on display in the art of taxidermy.
That's Ripperoo right there. That is Ripperoo, because he's in the straitjacket. I found him.
To fuel his need for speed, Oxide became hooked on caffeine. He was hired as the spokesperson for a leading brand of energy drink. He is currently in rehab and in the throes of a messy divorce. Without their master, Cortex's lab assistants found themselves in need of a new gig. They renovated his blimp, turning it into a successful pop-up shop, specializing in healing crystals. Dingo Dial franchised his restaurant operation, with Dingo's Diner rising to become the first name in chain fast casual dining. They closed overnight with officials citing record health code violations. The original location remains open during its condemnation. After successful expeditions to El Dorado, Shangri-La, Atlantis, and a brief fling with some dweeb named Smathan Trake, Tana is taking a brief hiatus from her adventures to recenter.
Is that a Nathan Drake reference?
She's taken up scrapbooking. She's not very good yet, but she's getting
That's
there.
interesting.
After trying and failing to invent the world's first self-flying flying car, Coco found a new career as an esports champion. Don't forget to follow Kick-Ass Coco and smash that adore button. The Dimensions have heard nothing more of the Doctor's trophies since Crash foiled their plans. But evil geniuses are harder to squash than cockroaches. And as for me, well, let's just say I'm doing just fine.
I love that. I loved everything about that ending. Yeah, a few thoughts. Ripperoo was there, showing off the display case of Embryo. The esports thing with Coco, the girl I guess she beat in the finals or whatever that was sitting there, I don't know what character that is, but I would assume that's an important character in some other Crash game, I don't know. And yeah, the whole thing having Crash's voice at the end, that was really cool too. It's probably like his actual voice actor, I'd assume. Just actually speaking normally, for once. Yeah, I loved everything about that ending. That was worth it. Sadly, though, this series now comes to an end. And I must say, thank you all for watching. Going through this journey of Crash Bandicoot with me when I first started playing the Insane Trilogy for the first time ever. I loved it, and I had to play this one. And of course, if there's ever another new one, I will 100% be playing that for the channel. But I'm not sure how that's going to go. I know there's Crash Team Racing, and there's Crash Team Rumble now, but neither of those are on Steam. If they ever do come to Steam, I'll play them. But other than that, don't expect to really see them. And yeah, I guess that's kind of all my thoughts right now on Crash Bandicoot 4. Stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and sign off here, but stay tuned for that 106% ending that I'm going to go ahead and edit in. And yeah, thank you all for watching. Stay tuned next time for a brand new series on the channel. Bye-bye.